So good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Manjunath, sir?
Yes, madam. Shall we start, madam?
Yes, sir. We'll start, sir.
Because only 18 are there participants, so let me
Sir,
take another 2 minutes.
Sir have joined. Otherwise, we can just wait for another 1 minute. We'll share a message in the group once.
You please share, madam. We will wait another 2 minutes.
Okay,
Let
sir.
us start at 2:35.
Okay, sir. So,
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Parthiban, sir, I've given a permissions as a presenter.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So once the session starts, you can take over later. Sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
sir.
Sure. Of course, we can wait. I think in the brochure I have mentioned at 2:45. I think so.
No, sir. No, sir. It is 2:30 only. It's been informed the participants also.
Okay. So actually, somewhere I have
Joining.
seen that it is 2:45. Somewhere I have seen like that.
Yeah, because few days back when it's been make it like the faculty will be introducing the speaker and the speaker take over. There was a small change.
Okay.
We have
Fine.
informed, sir. Actually, we have informed it's at 2:30.
Okay.
They'll
Fine.
joining. In
Fine.
another 1 or 2 minutes, they'll join, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Let them join. We are having 2 hours now. It's a lengthy session, so let them join. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall we start, madam? Gunavati, madam? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall we start?
Yes,
the
sir.
session?
We can start.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Hi, good afternoon, all. I am Manjunath YJ, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Welcomes all of you for the fourth day session on 5 days virtual faculty development program on technical writing with LaTeX for beginners hands-on training, organized by Skill Development Center and Professional Bodies Forum, Department of Mechanical Engineering, in association with Karnataka Science and Technology Academy, Government of Karnataka. Today we have session on bibliography management and presentation and LaTeX platform. To present on this topic, we have eminent resource person Dr. V. Parthiban, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, School of Advanced Sciences, Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. On behalf of Organizing Committee and Bangalore Institute of Technology, a warm welcome to you, sir, for this session, Dr. V. Parthiban, sir. It's my privilege to introduce today's resource person, Dr. Parthiban, to all the participants. Dr. V. Parthiban is currently working as Assistant Professor in Department of Mathematics in Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. He acquired a gold medal in his undergraduate degree at Periyar University, Tamil Nadu. Sir, I have more than 10 years of teaching experience in various institutions, and his areas of interest in teaching professions like engineering, mathematics, statistical methods, Sir is also involved in research activities. His research areas of interest are differential equations, fluid dynamics, control theory, and numerical techniques. He also published more than 14 articles as a part of his research in various national and international Scopus indexed journals. Sir also gave more than 50 innovative talks, lectures on mathematical softwares, LaTeX, and differential equations. Sir also expertise in using a software skills like programming language like a Python, Java, mathematical softwares like a MATLAB, R software, etc., and the documentation, document processors like a LaTeX. So this is the brief introduction about today's eminent speaker, Dr. V. Parthiban. With this brief introduction, so I welcome Dr. Parthiban to this session. Now I request Dr. Parthiban to take over today's session. Thank you very much, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. Before I start my lecture, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity, and of course, thanks to Manjunath sir for giving a nice introduction about me. Fine. Okay. So for the 3 days, you are learning about LaTeX, and I think by this time, you will be having some confidence on typesetting any document. Okay, so it may be a mathematical document or whatever the kind of document. By this time, you might have been comfortable in typesetting a document with the use of LaTeX. Okay, either it may be a mathematical equation, because I think yesterday or a day before yesterday, I'm not sure, an extensive session on typesetting mathematical equations has been given. Similarly, you know how to insert a picture, how to insert a table, right? So everything has been covered for in the last 3 days. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do today is 1 minute. I will share my screen. Okay, so actually this is the thing what I have given for the assignment. Let me take a new thing. Okay, so new file, or let me create a new project itself. Okay, so a blank project. So we are going to see about the bibliography management. Okay, so bibliography. Okay, maybe for around the first half of the session, we will deal with this bibliography management, and in the second half, we will move on to how to create the presentations using LaTeX. Okay. Okay, so let me start from the scratch. Let me delete everything. Right. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir. It's visible,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So the 3 lines, it is slash document class some class file. It may be an article or a thesis, whatever the thing, slash begin document. Okay. So whatever you type here, it will be in your output. Okay. So it will be in your output. Okay. So this is about the title. It's about the bibliography management. So let me have it as in bibliography management, and author. Okay. So let us make a title. So slash make title. Okay. Right. Okay. So actually, this bibliography
Sir,
management is.
sorry to disturb, sir.
Yes, sir.
Parthiban, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Some background noise is coming, sir. I think the children are talking or something.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will
Okay,
try
thank
to
you.
ask them. Okay.
Okay. Parthiban sir. Okay, I request all the participants, please maintain required facilities like internet, desktop system, or optimum usage of today's session. If any queries in between, you may write your questions in chat box. The speaker will address the same during the session. Because for avoiding disturbances, we have unmuted all. Okay. If any queries in between you want to address or ask to the Parthiban sir, please use chat box to enter your questions. So the same will be addressed during the session itself. Thank you.
Sir, is it fine or still noises,
No,
background noises?
no, sir, it's fine, sir. Now
It's fine.
carry on.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Carry on, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So bibliography is it's actually an important thing. Okay. So if you properly manage our bibliography, then most of our research time will be what is it? Fruitfully, we can utilize the time. Okay, because say we will be reading a lot of articles, we will be reading a lot of books, right? So we need some systematic way of storing those bibliography. Okay. Okay, so I will come to that one, how to systematically store the bibliography. There are plenty of online tools, and of course plenty of tools are available to make our bibliography as a nice database. Okay, so you have to create a nice database. Okay, so first let me see how we can create a bibliography in a LaTeX document. Either it may be a book or an article, whatever the things. First let us discuss how we can put our bibliography in the LaTeX document. Then I will show you how we can manage that bibliography. Okay. Okay. So the simplest way of making our bibliographies to in our LaTeX document is slash begin the bibliography and slash end the bibliography. Okay. So it will be like this. Okay. So slash begin the bibliography. Okay, so slash begin the bibliography, slash end the bibliography. So this is the bibliography environment. Okay, so this is the bibliography environment. Okay, so here you can supply, you have to supply some number. It's an mandatory argument, and you have to supply some number. Either it may be an any number. Okay, so it actually represents the uh, maximum number of articles you are going to add in your document. Means maximum number of bibliography entry you are going to make into your document. Okay, say for example, let me give it as a nine. For time being, I will add some one or two references. Okay, so slash bib item. Okay, after as soon as slash bib item, there is a mandatory argument. Okay, so what it is the label. Okay, so the label for this bib item. Okay, so some label. Okay, say okay, so let me copy and paste an bibliography item. Mm, so let me have say Einstein. This is some ENA, some label. Okay, and so I'm going to quote an article by Albert Einstein. So let Albert Einstein. Okay, and the name of that one is say general relativity theory. I don't know whether he has written a book named Relativity Theory or something. Okay, so relativity theory, and say some publisher. Some publisher and year in which it has been published in 19. Okay. Okay, so this is an bibliography item. So if you compare means it will be reflected in the bibliography. See Albert Einstein relativity theory, publisher and the year. Okay. So if you want to cite this article, okay. So if you want to cite this article, okay. So what you have to use is okay. So slash some section. Okay. So this is the article or the book. Okay, so by Einstein deals with the new concept called relativity. Some text. And suppose here if you want to cite that article, okay, so slash CIT. Okay, so slash CIT. Okay, so here you have to give the label which you are citing. Okay, so here I'm citing this Albert Einstein book, so it has to be. I have given a label called EINS. I have given a label called EINS. Okay, so that will be automatically mapped. Okay, so here one and here one. Remember, I haven't put one here. Okay, so if you add the article, okay, say before this one, I had another article, say slash lib item. So let me having an Newton book. Okay, say Isaac Newton. Uh, okay, so some gravitational theory or Principia Mathematica. Again, I don't know the publisher. Okay, so let it be some publisher. Some here, maybe it is around 1800, no? Some X, I don't know the exact, it's around 1800. Okay, so if you compile, what happened? This Einstein book will go for the second entry, and Newton will be the first entry, right? Newton will be the first entry, but I have cited only this one, so its name changed to accordingly. Here also the name changed. Okay, so it means that is the linking. Okay, so linking between these two will be automatically done. Okay, so now this is the simplest way of creating the bibliography. Okay, so this is the simplest way. Okay, here we are not maintaining any database or nothing. Okay, so if you're having say 20 references or 30 references, you can add it each and everything by using a slash bib item. Okay, so like this, what how many items you are having, you can just add it using a slash bib item and you can do it. Okay, so this is the thing, but okay, so but this is not that much what is it effective. Okay, so adding a bibliography like this is not that much effective in the sense it's the usual thing. Okay, so it's the usual thing. Say if you want to write another article, then you will be copy and pasting the thing. Okay, so instead, if you have a database, okay, so maintaining database is very much important. Okay, so what we are going to do here is we are going to create a separate database, okay, called bib file. We are going to create a database called slash .bib file. Okay, a bib file where you will be storing the details about the articles, books, etc. And we are going to include in our article or thesis. Okay, so that's how we are going to make it. It means we are going to make a separate database file. Okay, so how to do that one? But as I said, this is fine. Okay, so like adding the slash bib item, etc. So this is fine, provided if you're having only few items to cite, right? As I want to only the one item to cite or two items to cite or only some few articles at 20. If it is less than 20, then it's fine. But when you are managing some large bibliographies, then it's not a best way to do that one. Okay, so how to do that thing? If you want, maybe I will give this one in the chat box. Yes, if you want, you can copy and paste. This is because I'm going to delete this one. Because I'm going to delete this one and I'm going to start another page. Okay. 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 So suppose I'm having a database. Okay. So first, next I will show how to create the database. First, suppose I'm having a database. Okay. So database means the database file would be like this. Let me create a new database file. So new file. Okay. It's a sample dot bib. It should be a bib file. It should be a bib file. Okay. So create. Okay. So this is a sample bibliography file. I will show how to create this one. Okay. So it look like this one. Say at article, which means that this data is corresponds to a article. Okay. Similarly, at book, which means that this data is corresponds to a book. At online, okay, so it means that it is in some online material. Okay. At in book, okay, so it's an data regarding an in book. Okay, so like that. So each and you will be having a separate thing for thesis, separate thing for master projects, etc. Okay, so we'll be having separate keywords like article, book, etc. But mostly we will be using this article, book, and online. Okay, this only mainly we will be using this one. Okay, so under article you will be having separate field. Okay, so this one, this Einstein, is the keyword, means the label to cite this uh, uh, item. Okay, so Einstein is the label to cite this item. And what are all the different fields available are author, title, journal, volume, number, pages, year, its DOA, and the keywords. Okay, so these are all the some different fields for an article. Okay, similarly, some different fields for the book are title, author, their ISBN, series, year, publisher, keywords, etc. Okay, and this is the label. This is the label, and etc. Okay, so now I'm having an bibliography file. Okay, so I'm having a bibliography file. I will say how to create this file easily. Okay, because it's not possible to for a particular item give the author as Albert Einstein. It's not that much easy. Okay, so but there is an easiest way to do this one. I will say it later. So once you have a master bibliography file like this, okay, once you have a master bibliography file like this, then you can include that one easily in your document. Okay, you can easily include in your document. Say for example, there is a package called slash sorry, there's a package called BibLaTeX. It's a slash use package called BibLaTeX. So that's the package. So BibLaTeX package. Okay. So once you have used this BibLaTeX package, you have to say to the compiler that from which bibliography file you are going to uh, import the bibliography items. Okay. So that is slash add bibresource. Okay. Slash add bibresource. Okay. So here you have to give your bibliography file name. Okay, so like a sample.bib. Okay, so sample.bib. Okay, sample.bib. Fine. Now I want to cite some of the things which are in that sample. Okay, let's say the Einstein's book is slash cite. Okay, so slash cite. You have to give that keyword. Okay, so for Einstein, Einstein is the keyword. Okay, so for this book, Einstein is the keyword. Okay, so it will show Einstein. Okay, and say some more things are there, right? Dirac is there, Nath website is there. Okay, so I'm going to cite those two. Okay, so the book by Dirac is important. It's a slash cite Dirac. The website by Nath. gives the information about LaTeX. So which is say not website. Okay. So now I have cited some of the items in that bibliography file. Okay. So that sample.bib contains some of the database of some particular things. So I'm going to add this one in my document. So I have cited that one. Okay. But we haven't included where to print that bibliography. Okay. So either at the first or last, we haven't give that information to the compiler. Okay. So here I'm going to print. Okay. So slash print the bibliography. Print bibliography. Okay, so that's it. Okay. You see, Isaac Newton. Oh no, it's compiling. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, here you see, it ordered in which order it has been 1981, 1905. Okay, and it's in the third 2000. So it has been ordered according to the year wise. Okay, according to the no, not according to the year wise. Uh, Not the order in which they are present in that. Okay, so usually it won't be in that order. Okay, so the order in that bibliography file, usually it won't do in that way. Here I think Dirac, no, it's Paul Adrian Dirac, PAD. Okay, so some order it has been maintained. I'm not sure which order it has been taken, but you see, it automatically comes. Although the bibliography contains only the different fields. Say for Paul. Okay, so here the principle of mathematics, Paul Adrian Dirac, ISBN. Okay, so it automatically comes with the title in the italics. Okay, so here also the journal in the italics. Okay, so likewise it automatically comes, and that number also. Okay, so since Einstein is in the second thing, this comes automatically number. Okay, so if you create a master bibliography file like this. Okay, and one more thing to be noted here is there are 4 items are here. Okay, so one is Einstein, another one is Dirac, Nath website, and the final is book fundamental algorithms by Donald D. Nath. Okay, so but this one is not reflected in our document. This one is not reflected in our document. That is because we haven't cited that one. Okay, so what are the things which are cited, that only will appear in the references part. Okay, so because that's the rule. Okay, so whatever you have given in the reference part, that has to be cited uh, in your document. Okay, so that is the rule. Okay, so because of that one, since it is not cited, okay, it's not reflected in your reference. Okay, so only those things which are cited will be reflected. Okay, so once you created a bibliography file, then it's fine. Okay, and it's very interesting that you can change these things. Okay, so change the orders, etc. You can do that one. Okay, let's say for example, uh, okay, if you means while using the bibliothèque package, there are some optional arguments are there. Okay, so optional arguments like okay, so here while use package bibliothèque, there is an optional argument, and the optional argument is say style. Yes, a style is one of the optional argument. The style equal to alphabetic. Okay. So if you give that style equal to alphabetic, I think it will be ordered in alphabetic order. No, yeah, there is a difference. You see, yeah, style means instead of numbers, it takes like this. They are 81. 81 means in which year it has been published. Similarly, Einstein not 5. Okay, so that 1905, that's 05, and not, no here has been there, so just KNU. Okay, and first three letters of the authors. Okay, so yeah, actually it's order in the alphabetic only. Okay, so it's D. It consider the Dirac, the last name. Okay, so Dirac. Okay, so that's why it's first, and Einstein. After D, it's E and Nath. Okay, so it's in that order, the last name order. Okay, similarly, there is another optional argument called sorting. Okay, there's another optional argument called sorting, where you can give it as an Y and T. Okay, so now it has been started in year. Okay, so because 1905 is the first and 1981 is the second, and this is no it's 2016 and year, so it is in the third. Okay, so it has been ordered in year. Okay, so like that you can give some of the optional argument here, and you can change the way how your thing should be sorted. Okay, and say what are all the different bibliography styles are there. Okay, so here I have given styles equal to alphabetic, so the different style names are, you can give numeric instead of alphabetic, you can give numeric, which is the default. Okay, so which is the default thing, 1 2 3, it will be coming in terms of 1 2 and 3. Okay, so this is by default, and you can give alphabetic. And another one is, you can give another thing called author year. Author year. Okay, so if you give the style as author and year, means it will come. Okay, so in the references you see Einstein 1905, Dirac 1981, Nath it's no, so that's it. It is okay. Likewise, style may be an author year. Okay, so while citing also, it will give Einstein 1905, Dirac 1981, Nath, and like that. Or you can give author title instead of author year. You can give it as an author title. Okay, so here it will be Einstein's its title. Okay, similarly here you see Dirac its title. Okay, so either you can give author year, author title, or one more thing is there called verbose. Give it as an verbose. Okay. Another nice thing called reading. Okay, so these are all some different bibliography styles. Okay, so you can have reading. So reading means before and there will be an underline after all the references. Yeah, like this. Okay, so this is the bibliography style called reading. Okay, you can have another thing called draft. Draft. Sorry. So there is a doubt called, so we need to create a citation format files. I can't understand. What do you mean by citation format file means? Vanita? Hello, Vanita? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
that file you created a citation file, na, sir? That book and all.
You're talking about the
The sample file.
sample.bsd.
We need to
Ah.
create that. I'm asking.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I will say. How to create this bibliography file. I will explain how to create this one, because
That is
for
what
each
I'm
item,
asking, sir.
yeah, okay. So actually, this is called as an bibliography file. It's not an as you mentioned, it is not a citation
Okay,
format
sir.
file. It's called as
I'm
an,
not know that. That's fine.
yeah, yes, sure. That's what I'm saying. It's called as an bibliography file, and I
Okay,
will
sir.
explain how to create this bibliography file.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Actually, this bibliography file can be easily created. Okay,
Sir,
so
some of that bibliography file will be get it in the Google Scholar that got citation
yeah,
file,
that
sir.
yes,
That's
yes,
common.
that's that.
That is also we can get. If it is not, we need to create means this is the way to create, sir.
Yeah, yes, you can get it from there, and there are plenty of ways to do that one. I will show how what are all the ways we can create this bibliography file.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So here you can give it as a draft too. So these are all some of the different styles available for the bibliography. Okay, and the different what do you say, style names. There is another thing called style names. Style names also, there are plenty of style names are there. Okay, so but beyond that one, there is a package. Okay, so this is called as a bibliography package. Okay, so slash use package, you have used that bibliography package. Beyond this bibliography package, there is another package to create this kind of bibliography is called natpib package. Okay, so that is very much what is it? Uh, it is more advanced than the bibliography. Okay, so in natpib, you have the control of what should be appear, what should not appear, how it should appear, in which order it should appear. You have a lot of controls over the bibliography items when you use the natpib package. Okay, so the general use of using natpib packages. Okay, so I will delete the entire thing. Okay, so first one is just using slash begin the bibliography slash end the bibliography. So inside that one, whatever you type, it will be reflect in your document, and whether it has been cited or not cited, it will be there in your reference part. Okay, so that is one way. And next one is, if you're having a bibliography file, you can create this bibliography item using an BibLaTeX package. Okay, using a BibLaTeX package. Okay, and now next we are going to see another kind of package which is used for creating the bibliographies is called natpib package. Okay, so I will. Okay, so instead of bibliography package, I'm going to use a package called slash use package natpib. Okay, so natpib is the package I'm going to use. Okay, so when you are using natpib package, you have to supply your thing using a thing called slash bibliography. Okay, so slash bibliography. Okay, so here you have to give the name of your bibliography file. Here the name of my bibliography file is sample, so you have to give that one sample bibliography. So simply if you run, it will work because you have supplied your bibliography file and you have cited the things. Okay, so let me recompile once again. Why slash sample? I have to say which bibliography style it should be. Okay, so slash bibliography style. So I have to mention. Okay, so I'm using the NatPip package, and then the bibliography style I have to. Okay, there are plenty of style names are there. Okay, say for now, let me use it as an Okay, some error. What is the error? I cannot pop an empty internal stock. Okay, 1 minute. I think I am doing it correct. Or slash use package natpip and slash bibliography style. The style name. Okay, so the style name. Let me change the style name. PINAT. I think there is error with that style name. Okay, so this is one of the style name DINAT. Okay, so it will create it. Yes, Einstein 1905. Okay, and several other uh, style names are okay. So I will show. So if you use your style name as DINAT, then your output will be like this. Okay, so means the author and then the year, author and then the year, like this. Dirac 1981, Einstein 1905. Okay. Say if you are using the style name as plain nat. Okay, so if you're using as plain nat, then simply Albert Einstein that one. Okay, and it will be cited like the book and the year. Okay, so the book and the year, it will be cited like that. And if you use say ABB or V abbreviation nat, then instead of 1 2 3s, it will be like say AM that first name. Okay, so it will be that. Okay, so A dot Einstein, M dot that one. Okay, so D dot. Okay, so if you give UNSRT, okay, so unsorted NAT, okay, so then your output will be like this. Okay, so and these are all some different style names are there. Okay, and this NatPip package, and of course I haven't give what are all the advantages of NatPip. Using this NatPib, you can change the way. Okay, so here it is like that, no, like you can change the styles. You can change it your own user-defined styles. Okay, but this is little bit advanced. Okay, so changing the way it look according to your way is little bit advanced, and I think you no need at this time. Okay, so maybe an advanced level you can learn about this one. And mostly when you're typesetting a journal, the journal will have changed according to that one, and what you have to do is just you have to supply your bibliography file. Okay, so once you supply your bibliography file, then everything it will be taken care of by that journal template or that thesis template. Okay, so the way it which look like it will take care. Okay, okay, so and the next big one is how to create this bibliography file. Okay, is there any other way? Is there a way to create this bibliography file easily? Means yes, there is a way. Okay, because mostly all your research articles or books, whatever you search, it will be have an BibTeX entry. How it should be in a BibTeX entry. Say for example, search for any book. Okay, so in Google Book. Okay, so something like a say differential equation. Okay, so this is an differential equation book by okay Rukman Gachari. Okay, so some book. Uh, Say if you want the bib item of this book means the bibliography entry of this book is here is it. I think click on that book, choose that book. I think create citation. Now here you see create citation, and you will be having a BibTeX entry. Okay, so download that BibTeX entry. Okay, it is opening a pop-up so that it will open in a new window or a new file. Okay, so it will be saved as a file where you will be having this kind of entry. Okay, so like at article. So what is that one? You will be having that kind of entry. Maybe I will download that one and I will paste it here. Yes, actually I have downloaded to my desktop and I will paste it here. Okay, so the thing is just copy and paste that one here. That's it. Okay, so now the key for that book is 2012 differential. If you want, you can have it. So this is some default key they have given. If you want, you can change the key. Okay, and the title is differential equation, the ISBN, the series, the URL, the publisher, etc., etc. Okay, so the information about the book. Okay, so like this you can get an information about a book in the Google books. Okay, so if you're searching for some of the Google books, or say if you're searching an article, so let me search in science direct. Okay, so any article. Okay, so let me have an article. Okay, so if you want to know the entry for this article, okay, so if you want to know the entry of this article, maybe click on this site. Here you can see export citation to text, export citation to BibTeX, RAS, RefWorks. Okay, so actually these are all some of the external tools which are helpful for creating your master bibliography file. Okay, so export to BibTeX. Again, actually, it's opening in an separate window, and I have stored that one in my uh, desktop. Okay, so just I'm copy and pasting that one. Okay, so it's an in collection. Actually, it's not an article; it's an in collection. Okay, so the corresponding entry for that thing is this one. So slash in collection, and this is the key. Okay, this is the key. This is the title. This is the editor. This is the series, publisher, volume, pages here, book title, ISSN, DOI, URL, keywords. Okay, the entire information about that one. Okay, so like that you can get it for everything. Okay, so not only for this one, you can get it for everything. Okay, so either it may be an Elsevier article or it may be an IEEE article or whatever the thing, you can get it easily. Okay, and is there any other way to do it easily? Means yes. Okay, so there is an another tool by an Elsevier called Mendeley. Okay, there is a tool called Mendeley. Okay, so here you can create an account. You can create account with the help of your Google or an Orchid, whatever the thing. You can create an account. Okay, so sign in that account. I'm already having an account, so I'm signing in. Okay, so here you will be having your library. Actually, I'm having a lot of articles in here, so it's showing here. Okay, so how to add articles here is there is an uh, plugin. Okay, so there is an add-on. Okay, so usually we call it as an add-on. No, so mostly all the browsers, either it may be in Chrome or Firefox or Safari, whatever the browser, it will have this add-on. Okay, like say this add-on or extension. Okay, so here it is called as an extension. There is an extension called Mendeley Web Importer. Okay, there is an extension called Mendeley Web Importer. So using this extension, you can easily what do you say import the articles to your Mendeley. Okay, so I have added this extension and it is here. Okay, It is this is called this is the Mendeley extension. Okay, if you want go to extensions, you can search for the extension here. Okay, you can search for the extension and you can add it. Since I already added in my browser, it is here. Okay. Okay, so how to make use of this one is simple. Okay, so here you are searching for this article, no? So in this page, click on this Mendeley icon. Okay, in that page, click on that Mendeley icon. So it will display what are all the articles. Okay, so here sign in. Okay. Okay, so here it is showing, right, a fuzzy control approach for industrial refrigeration system. Not only this one, what are all the articles are here, like say the recommended articles. Okay, so here you will be having some recommended articles. Okay, so this also will be fetched by this Mendeley. Okay, so what are all the citing articles? Okay, so this articles, everything will be fetched by this Mendeley and it will shows here. And if you want to add something to your library, okay, if you want to add some of the articles to your library, just to click on that article and add to the library. In the library you can have many collections means you can have it as a folder, a subfolder. Okay, like say tutorial. Okay, so here I have some subfolder. Say I'm going to add it in the tutorial subfolder. Okay, so add, so it will be added. So if you look into your Mendeley here tutorial. Okay, so this is what newly I have added, a fuzzy control thing. Okay, so now it is there. It's so simple. So it is available for, so whenever your web page has some this kind of research articles or books, it will be automatically fetched by that Mendeley and you can easily add it to your things. Okay, say if you are searching for a book. Of course, I'm doing the same book. Okay, so now I'm in the page where it is. Okay, so click on that one. So it will fetch the details of that book. Okay, so here differential equation. Okay, so it will fetch. Okay, one references has been directed. Similarly, it may be in Springer collection, whatever they think. Okay. Okay, so some of the books say advances in system engineering. Okay, so now you are in this page, and if you want to add this one in your Mendeley library, click here. Okay, so it shows. Okay, so advances in system engineering. Okay, so it will shows, and it shows a lot of other related things. Okay, so lecture notes in network means reducing compound. Where it is, I have to search. Yeah, here it is, reducing compound degree. Okay, so this also will be fetched by this Mendeley and it will shows. Okay, so if you want to add, just click which item to add and in which folder you have to add. Okay, so tutorial. So it will be added. Okay, here is it. Here the title, the source, etc. Okay, so now once you have added an item in your Mendeley library, you can easily export as an bib thing. Okay, so just to click on everything. If you want, you can click it as an everything, or some few articles alone you want means you can select those article alone and you can export. Okay, so export as, here you can see dot bib file. Actually it's asking to save in a separate file. Okay, so it's there. Actually it's a separate bib file has been created. Okay, so it's in that in my desktop. Okay, so it's already created. Maybe I will copy and paste that one. Okay, so now this is, so all the three articles has been added here. Okay, so one article is that Petersky 2022. This one, 2022 LED growth. That one. Author, journal, keywords, publisher. Okay, so it's very simple. Either if you want to add an research article or a book, whatever, you just search for that one in the Google. Okay, surely it will show some page. Okay, so from that page Mendeley will automatically deduct their items, their fields, and it will make an debug thing. Okay, so for new researchers, the advice or the thing what you can do is create an account in the Mendeley. Okay, so create an account in the Mendeley and have this web importer. Okay, have this web importer extension. Okay, so in some browsers it is called as an extension, in some browser it is called as an add-on, whatever. But mostly all the browsers will have this extension. Actually, this is an Brave browser. It's not an Chrome. It's an Brave browser. Okay. So this also have that one. Okay. So mostly all the browsers will have this extension. Have this extension. Okay. Say browse through article, or suddenly when you are going through an article, and if you want to add, means click on that one and add in your library. Whether you want or don't want, don't worry. Just whatever the things you are seeing, just add in the library. Okay. So in the Mendeley library, all references, go to all references and make an master bibliography file by making everything into a bib file. Okay, so no need to select also. Okay, so just make everything as an bib file. Okay, so use that master file for any article you are writing. Okay, so because what are all the things you are citing, that alone will reflect in your references. So don't worry about whether you have cited or not. Okay, so what are the things you have cited, that alone will be reflected. Okay, so this is how you can nicely manage your bibliography, and with the help of package called bibliography and with another package called natbib, you can easily what is it, make use of that master bibliography file into your document, right? Of course that bib file, it's not only for LaTeX. In Word also, you can make use of that master bibliography file. Okay, so but I'm not sure how to use that one, but you can make use of that one in the Word also. Okay, and using this Mendeley, you can search, your searching also will become very easy. If you want to search year wise, or if you want to search for a particular author or a particular title, okay, or in a particular journals. Okay, so in which journals most of the articles are published. Okay, so if you want to look into public particular source, okay, the searching part become very easy. Okay, and you can made it into different folders, so you can easily what is it, if you want, if you are doing research in say 2 to 3 different fields, you can make some different folders and you can save it according to your research interests. Okay, and this is shareable. Okay, so this is shareable, so you can share with your guide the thing, so that they also can collaboratively work. Okay, and this is Mendel is only one of that kind, and there are some more tools like that, like say you are having another tool called Zotero. Yeah, Zotero. Okay, so here also you can manage your bibliography. Okay, so this Zotero is also having an web importer extension. Okay, it's just similar to your Mendeley. Actually, Mendeley is a Elsevier product. Okay, so this is an separate product. It doesn't belong to any of the research company. Okay, okay, is this fine? Any doubts so far? So if you have any doubts so far, you can ask. Okay, so I think since for the basic, this would enough. Okay, maybe if it is an advanced level, then you can do a lot with the NatPib package. Okay, so you can do plenty of things in NatPib package, but I don't want to do that one now. Okay, if you want, kindly explore the things. So if you have any doubts, you can ask, or otherwise, we will move on to the next topic called how we can make an presentation using LaTeX.
I have unmuted all the participants. If anybody wants to ask any kind of questions, please ask. You can unmute yourself and ask questions. No need to chat. Okay, you're allowed to. You can talk. Unmute your mic and talk if you have any questions. Yeah, Parthiban sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think there's no questions. Okay, you can continue,
Okay,
sir.
then I will move on to the next topic called how we can make presentations using LaTeX. Okay. Uh, 1 minute. Okay, so let me start from the first. Slash document class. Okay, so here I'm going to use a class called Beamer. Okay, so here I'm going to use a class called Beamer class. Okay, so usually we have used that article, book, etc. No, so like that we're having a separate class called Beamer. So using this Beamer, you can create the presentations. Okay. Okay. Uh, Let me start with some simple presentation. Here, everything usually in PowerPoint, if you are making a presentation, means that we call it as an slides, right? So each and everything is a slide. So inside a slide, you will be having some transitions. Here, we will call that each slide is called as a frame. So here it is an frame. So it should be slash begin frame and slash end frame. Slash begin frame and slash end frame, and you will be having some frame title. Okay, so as soon as this slash begin frame, you will be having a frame title. Okay, so let me have it as an say first frame. Okay, we will have it as an first frame. Okay. Okay, so let me have the usual thing slash title. Okay, so my presentation author. So like as usual, slash make title. First frame. Okay, so some content. Okay, so some I think I'm having some poor network connectivity. Why it's taking too much time? Sir, am I audible, sir? Whether am I online?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. You're
Yes, sir.
audible.
Yes. Yes. You are audible.
Hello?
Sir, I think some network issues in your end, sir.
Sir, Manjunath, sir,
Yes, sir.
am
Yes,
I
sir.
audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir, now. You're audible.
Okay, so I'm audible. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. But why this is taking much time? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So slash. So this is my first page of my presentation. Okay. So this is the title, and this is the name, and this is the date. So this is the title. Frame title is first frame, and some content. Okay. So this is the what is a outline of an presentation. Okay, so this is the outline of the presentation. So you will be having some titles in the first page. It means in the first slide. Okay, so here it is in the first frame, and you will be having the, say if you have more frames. Okay, so you can have that one slash begin frame. Okay, so the frame title. Okay, so if you're not having any frame title, you can have it blank. Okay, so but it's a mandatory. It's a mandatory means you can leave it, means if you leave it without typing, means that there will be nothing there. Okay, the second frame and some content with it. So this will create a frames. And of course, here you can use your mathematics, or you can use your pictures, or you can use tables, you can use the bibliographies. Okay, so whatever you have done, you can, but you have to think it in a way that, okay, so what are all the things it should be in your frame. Okay. Okay. So usually in our PowerPoint presentations, we will be having some transitions, like say after this one, it should come in a single slide. Say after the title, say some content should come, or after that one, another some content should come. Okay, so how to make that kind of transitions inside a single frame? Okay, so means inside this first frame, how to make that one to happen? Okay, so that one is so you can use a command called pause. Okay, so you can use a command called pause. Say like this, there's some content slash pause. Okay, so next content, maybe I will end it here, slash pause, few more content. Okay, so now this will this is something kind of transitions inside an slide. Okay, if you fit it to the page, then you can see that one. It's going to the last one. Okay, okay, so some content. Right, I will fix it too. Actually when you make it as an presentation mode, okay, so it is an PDF file. Of course you can make your PDF file into the presentation mode. So when you made it as a presentation mode, how it look like means, okay, so first in the first transition of this slide, it will come some content, and in the second transition it will come say that next content, and in the third one it will come a few more content. Okay, it may be look like in different pages. Okay, so it is in different pages. Okay, so in the first page it is some content, and in the next page along with some content you are having adding some more content, and in the third transition you are having some more content. Okay, so but when you are presenting, okay, when you take the printouts, it will be of different pages. Okay, so each one in the different pages, but there is a way also, like say if you avoid transitions, there is a command to avoid the transitions, and you can take the printout also, which will avoid this one directly. It will be printed this page, it won't print this page or this page. Okay, but when you are making as a slides presentation, what will means it will properly. Okay, so in the first transition, in that first frame, this content will be shown. After that one, since there is a pause, there will be a pause between that transition and the next transition. There will be a pause, and when you make an enter or if you press any key, it will come to the next thing. Okay, so likewise it will, you can present the things. Okay, and instead of pause, say if you are having some list. Okay, if you are having some list like say slash begin enumerate and slash and enumerate. Okay, so say first item. Okay, so you're having some items. Okay, and you want your first item to be listed first, and in the second making an enter, you want your second item to be listed first. Okay, so like that. Okay, so as of now, it's all the three items in a single page. Okay, so means first you want this first item to be displayed, and next you want your second item to be displayed, and third you want your third item to be displayed. Means you can add a thing called, okay, so here, okay, here you can have one, two, okay. So which means that during the first transition of this frame, this will appear, and in the second transition, the second item will appear, and in the third transition, the third item will appear. Okay, okay, so in the first transition, first item, and in the second transition, this won't appear because we have mentioned that it should be available only for the first transition, and it should not available for rest of the transitions. It shows second item, and in the third one, it is third item. Okay, say if you want the first item to be in the first transition and it should remain for all other transition, then you can have an hyphen. Okay, one hyphen, which means that it will be there until all the things are been displayed. Okay, one. Okay, so first item, second item, and third item. Okay, so because we haven't put the hyphen here, which means that it will be for your only for the second transition, it won't be available for the other transitions. Okay, if you put like this. Okay, so first, second, it is just like equivalent to adding a pause. Okay, it is equivalent to adding a pause. Okay, so like this you can add a list, you can add an any picture also, like slash using include graphics. Okay, so using the command include graphics, you can add a picture. Okay, you can add a picture to your thing because mostly our presentations will have that kind of pictures, right? So maybe I will show an example of how to add a picture. What is the command? Slash include graphics. Okay, okay, so for first I need some picture here. We need a picture here. Okay, so let me have some picture. Okay, so first I have to, okay, so F1, let me save it as an F1. Because I have to upload that file here. Okay, so click on that upload. F1. Okay, so now I have added that font in everything. Okay, so this picture. Okay, so this TikTok, this lion picture has been in our folder. Okay, so if I want to add this one in my page, okay, so F1. I think you know what is this command means. Slash include graphics F1. Okay, so let me compile, but I think it won't work because we need a package called graphics to work. Oh, yeah, it's working. Yeah, fine, because Beamer by default it will have that package. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so slash include graphics F1. If you want, you can center that one slash mission center. It will be center. You can resize the images. Okay, you can resize the images using the optional arguments. You can scale the picture. The scale equal to 0.5 or 0.1, etc. You can scale, and you can have columns also. Okay, let's say if you want to present it in two columns. Okay, so in one column a picture. Okay, so it's up to you how you are going to think it of your frame should be. Okay, say I want to have a picture here. Okay, so I want to have a picture here, and I'm going to talk about something in that second column. So what you have to do, you have to make it into two columns. Okay, so using multi-column package, you can make it into two columns. Okay, so in the two column, first column you are going to put this picture, make a pause. Okay, make a pause and write something about that picture. Okay, so it will be like this. Okay, so a picture and then information about that one. Okay, and next one. Okay, next one, you put another picture here. Okay, so another picture and talk about that one. Okay, so make a pause, make a pause. So it will be in a single frame. You will be having a picture and explanation about that picture, another picture, explanation about that picture. Okay, so like that you can do the things. Okay, so you can add the pictures, and of course another interesting thing is you can add videos. Okay, you can add the videos inside your Beamer thing. Okay, so for that you need a package called mm, 1 minute. Uh, actually I forgot the package name. Okay, what is that package? Actually, the command like include graphics, you will be having a slash movie. Okay, so slash movie is the command. Okay, and what is the package? I forgot. 1 minute, I will search it and give. Okay, I think no packages are required. Just an thing called slash include movie. Okay, so there is a command called slash include movie. Okay, so let me have another frame. So including movies. Okay, so slash include movie. Okay, so slash include movie. The optional argument, like how you resize your pictures, here also you can resize the things. Okay, and this slash include movie has three mandatory arguments. Okay, so slash include movie has three mandatory arguments. Okay, so one is width, another one is the height. So here you have to give what is your width of the movie and what is your height of the movie. Say if you are making in terms of 16:9, then you should give it as an 16 cm and the name of that thing. Okay, so either you can have an AVI file or you can have an MP4 file. Okay, so whatever the file format, whatever the video file format, either it may be an AVI or MP4, you can include the thing. but only problem here is you cannot include in the overleaf, because this overleaf embedded viewer. Okay, so this is the viewer for the overleaf, right? So this one won't support the media files. Okay, but your Adobe will support, because Adobe is having that Flash plugin. Okay, so your Adobe Reader is having that Flash plugin. So when you use that Adobe Reader for this video, means it will support. Foxit also will support the Flash plugin. Okay, so but this thing. Okay, so this one won't support, means the viewer of this overleaf won't support the videos. Okay, so I can't give a demo here. Okay, but you can try. Slash include movie is the command to include some of the movies in your presentation. Okay, so but you see here you are having an blank frame without any thing. Okay, but you can change its overlay. Okay, so like you can change the theme, you can change the color, etc. Okay, you can change the beamer theme, you can change the color themes of your beamer presentation. Okay, so there is a website which will give that entire thing. Okay, so beamer theme gallery. Okay, so here it will show by theme, show by color, show by theme and color. Okay, so that I will mention. Okay, so this is the different beamer themes and different colors. Okay, so for example, if your presentation should be like this, okay, if you want your presentation should be like this, then you have to give your beamer theme as an arbor. Okay, so like this, slash uh, what is that one? 1 minute, I will I will take that one. Yes, slash use theme. Okay, the slash use theme, and the different themes are, okay, so an arbor is a theme. Okay, so you have to supply here. Okay, so everything will be changed. Okay, so it will be of this. Okay, so that blue and yellow color thing. Okay, similarly you can do you better use this file. Okay, so to change the things. Okay, so theme, font theme. Okay, so font theme they have given as a structure bold, beamer font, beamer template. Okay, where is the color theme? Somewhere you will be using that color theme. So I will copy and paste this entire document. It's compiling. So these are some different themes like Ann Arbor, Antibes, Bergen, Berkeley, Berlin, Bodila, Boxes, Cambridge, US, Copenhagen, Darmstadt, Default, Destin, Frankfurt. Okay, so these are all these some different themes. Okay, so these are all the some different themes. Yeah, here you are getting no. So here, if you change Okay, if you change this theme, okay, so here instead of say dam started, if you change this say bodila. Okay, so the entire outline of that presentation will be changed. Okay, so and each and everything will have some unique features, like say some themes will display your name, your institution in the down, some will display at the top, okay, and something will display at the side, say for example like this, say if it is, you see it gives in the side, okay, and some themes will give it on the left side, say Hanover. These are all the sections. Okay, so these are all the different sections of it. Like how you create sections in the articles in the books, you can create sections in the presentations also. Okay, so that sections will be displayed here. Okay, and these are all the frame titles. Okay, so general formalization, our formalization of haplotyping. Okay, so these are all the frame titles. Okay, so they have given. Okay, so this is your frame title, the model of the not here. What is halotyping and why is it is important? This one, okay. And if you change this theme, okay, where it is, ah, instead of Hanover, if you change that one, means the frame titles and all will change accordingly. Okay, so the Louis Beck. Okay, so you see here the uh, heading is coming. Okay, and each heading, okay, so each theme will have its own specifications. Okay, and of course if you want to change say with this condition, okay, so I want this one to be appear here, and I want my heading to be appear like this, you can change it manually also. Okay, so as a little bit advanced, you can change the entire things too. Okay, and you can choose the different color themes. Okay, so these are all some themes, you can choose some different color themes too. Okay, so this is your albatross color, so this is your beaver color. Okay, so what's that error? Okay, so color, I think I'm making a mistake. I forgot what is that thing to change the color, but these are all some different color themes in that file, you can have that one. Okay, so you can change the themes, you can change the colors, you can change the fonts. Okay, professional serif, structure bold, like here we have that structure bold, yeah, structure bold. So instead of this structure bold, you can change the other things, like the structure small caps serif. And I think you might have seen this kind of presentations in many of the conferences. Okay, you can see the change in the fonts. Okay, so like this can change the things. Okay, and of course you can do it by yourself too. Okay, so this is the default values. Okay, so by default Beamer is having these settings, and if you want to overwrite this settings, okay, means I don't want this color, I want a sub particular color, or I need a sub particular things, means you can go for it. And overleaf itself is having a nice collection of presentation. So maybe click on that new project, view all. Presentation. Okay, you can see the lot of presentation, and you can choose which one you like. Okay, here you can change your institution logos, etc. Okay, not necessary this logo should be there. Okay, so there you will be having an picture file instead of that logo file. If you give your institution logo file, everything will be changed accordingly. Okay, so if you want to use this one, or yeah, I think which one look nice. Okay, so if you feel that this one is look nice, you can use that one. Open as template. Okay, yeah, here it is. In the right hand side, in the left hand side, it is the sections are coming. This is your frame title. Okay, so here you can change it accordingly. Okay, you can change the title. So if you change the title as say Beamer presentation, and author, just change it to your authors. Institute. So now this will change the entire details of my title page. Okay, channel review. And say copy. Okay, so this is the frame title. Okay, so this is my frame title. You can change it. Okay, so my say first frame. So it will change that one. And you can, as I said, you can have that one, two, so means the transactions. Okay, so the transactions inside and frame. Okay, can do that. And you can and as I said, there are plenty of uh, things are there in the overlay. You can just browse once. Okay, so just explore which one you feel good for your presentation, choose that one, and change the appearance. Okay, so here this is their logo. Okay, so this is their logo, so which means that this one is Penn State is appears there. You see, in the place of this one, say PSU State Steel JPG, you replace with your institute logo, so that wherever, okay, so wherever you are having this logo, okay, wherever you are having this logo, so in the place of that logo, your institution logo will appear. Okay, and wherever this one is appearing, okay, so this one you can change it with your say short logo of your institutions, right? Okay, so like this you can create nice beamer presentations of your research findings. Okay, okay, so any other things want to say, and that's it. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can ask. And of course, the main thing is you have to start exploring the things, because the one which I feel good, that one you may not be feel good. Okay, so you may like some other presentation, some other styles, right? So you just browse through it, explore it, which one you likes, um, use it. Okay, so once you start using, you can get into that one. And here, it's not a slide; it's an frame. Everything is a frame here. Okay, so slash begin frame and slash end frame. Okay, so this is the thing, slash begin frame and slash end frame, and each frame will have a title, and inside a frame you can have a list, or you can have an picture, or you can have a movie, whatever you want you can include the thing. You can have your bibliographies, you can cite the things, it will automatically goes there. Okay, so equations, tables, whatever you want you can just include here. Okay, uh, okay, so if you have any doubts, you can ask. We are having around 10 to 15 minutes more, so if you want to ask something you can ask.
Yes, question and answer sessions. Any participants wants to ask any questions, you please unmute your mic and ask. Hello, Parthiban sir. I'm audible.
Not necessary that you should ask only in the Beamer presentation and in the bibliography. Okay, so maybe in the last few days you may not find time to ask them, right? Say if you have any doubts on tables, or if you have any doubts on inserting the pictures, you can ask. Okay, and I think they might have said about how to create pictures or how to create tables easily. I don't know whether they have said that one or not. Okay, so there is an website called say LaTeX table generator. Okay, so here you can create the tables like in your Excel, say one, or a name, register number, so marks like this. Okay, some numbers, some marks. This is some marks, and if you don't want these things, you can delete. Okay, so column, you can remove that column. If you want, you can add the rows. Okay, you can add the rows, you can insert above, insert below, you can add the rows, you can add the columns, right? So once you created this column, okay, so you can have the bold, left alignment, right alignment, underline, you want the borders or not. Okay, so like that, it's just like how you design in an Excel. Okay, so if you're having some data in your Excel sheet, how you will design. Okay, so you can design like this. Okay, and once you click on the generate, it will automatically gives you the table command. Okay, so if you want to merge, you can merge. Okay, so I want to merge these two things. Okay, so here it is, merge. Okay, so it will be merged. So if you click generate, it will automatically create that multi-column. Okay, multi-column, two rows. I think this thing will be explained. So multi-column, two rows with left alignment. Okay, if you want to merge, say these two uh, rows. Okay, it will automatically create that multi-row. Okay, but for multi-row you need this package, multi-row package. Okay, so it's enough if you just copy and paste, it will gives you the corresponding table. Okay, so this is called as a table generator, and here you can, if you are having an already having an some document in Excel. Okay, how if you are already having some data in the Excel means, just you can copy that one and paste it simply. Okay, just to copy and paste, it will work smooth. Okay, no need to type it on second. Okay, so just copy in that Excel and paste it, or if you're having in a Word, just to copy and paste it, it will work. Say similarly for pictures, there is a thing called say GeoGebra. Okay, so classic. So these are all some of the online tools. Okay, Say here you can draw a mathematical thing, whatever you want. Of course, it's an specialized software for drawings, geometry and algebra. Okay, so you can create ellipses, you can create circles. Okay, okay. So if you have created something, okay, you can start with a point, lines, perpendicular lines, polygons, circles, so many circles, ellipses, parabolas, hyperbolas, angles. Okay, so many, lot much more you can do mathematically here. Okay, here if you want to you want to know the corresponding LaTeX codes. Okay, click on the download as. Here you will be having that PGF. Okay, so there are two ways in your picture environment. One is by using PS tricks, another one is using by ticks. Okay, so here you can convert as PS tricks or PGF ticks. Again, it's downloading in my desktop. Okay, so that will gives you the corresponding LaTeX coding for this diagram. So if you copy that one and paste it in your document, means this picture will be automatically there. So you no need to convert into an JPG or a PNG file, and you have to add it there. Okay, so simply you can download that LaTeX code and you can add it in your documents. Okay, so like this, plenty of ready-made things are there to do that one. And say for mathematical equations also, I think for mathematics, this LaTeX only is easy when you compare with that words. Of course, there is a thing where just like in your Word file, in the Word, you will be having that equations by clicking the powers, and you will be getting no. So that one, there is an online site is there to do that one. But as far as mathematics is concerned, it's better to type it by yourself. Okay, I won't refer some other outline, means external softwares like for generating the tables or generating the pictures. Something is not good. Okay, so better if you're having an equation, type it by yourself. But there are some external softwares are there where just like in your Word, if you click on the superscripts, subscripts, equations and all, if you do it there, you will be getting the corresponding code. Okay, so that is also possible. Okay, okay. So I have completed my session. So if you have any doubts, you can ask it now.
Yes, any participants, you can ask, clarify your doubts, not only for today's sessions, for last 3 sessions, if you have any kind of doubt, you please ask. Okay, so we'll be ready to clarify your doubts.
Okay, I think if there is no doubts, I think
Sir,
sir,
one
shall we
second.
wind up, sir?
Sir, 1 second. So is it LaTeX is suitable for creating, designing any brochure like newsletters, like magazines? Is it possible?
Sir,
If you want
Manjunathan,
to,
sir.
yes, yes, sir. Hello, am I audible?
You're audible,
Hello,
sir.
Just my one question, sir.
am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, sir, Parthiban, sir. Hello, hello,
Hello.
Parthiban, sir. Am I audible now?
Okay.
So my voice is audible, but Parthiban,
Sir,
don't.
Manjunath, sir,
Yes,
are
yes,
you there?
sir. Sir, I am
Yes,
here,
sir.
sir.
Your voice is audible. Yes, sir. You're audible.
Parthiban, sir. Hello.
Actually, I can't hear anyone. Is anyone is talking?
There will be some network issues from Parthiban's side.
Okay, so Suraj has said that I am audible.
Okay, sir. Sir, I am audible, sir, now? Parthiban, sir? Hello?
Manjunath, sir,
Really, madam?
you're audible, sir.
But
I think
Parthiban,
sir is
sir,
having some network issue, I hope.
correct. But I
So
want to talk to Parthiban.
we can
Hello.
able to listen to sir, but I think sir is not able to
Whether is
listen
there
to
any
us.
issue from my side or from their side?
Correct. Hello? Parthiban, sir?
I think some of the participants you can talk so that I can clarify whether is there issue from my side or other side.
Parthiban, sir, from Suraj Rawat.
Okay, so can you please show the notations of a real and complex
Complex
number?
numbers.
Yes. Okay, so there is a file called LaTeX symbol list. Okay, so this comprehensive LaTeX symbol list. Is my screen still shared?
Yes, sir, it's
So,
sharing.
yes, okay.
Okay.
It's downloading, 1 minute. Okay, so here you will be having that an list of what are all the symbols available in the LaTeX. Maybe I will give this link. Actually, it's around 30 or 40 pages document, which consists only of the symbols and the corresponding codings. Okay, it's take much time. Yes, no, it's a very big document. It's around 280 pages document. Okay, so here you will have. I will zoom it a little bit. Okay, so different Greek letters, African language letters, and the punctuation marks, the phonetic symbols, some more phonetic symbols. Okay, so here how to use this document means, say if you want this symbol, okay, if you want to use this symbol //eng, use //eng, but this is the package you want to use. Okay, so this is the package. So in this package, it has these symbols. Okay. Similarly, say use this package to get this symbols. Okay, so actually you have inquired about or, right, means real, uh, complex and all. Okay, so I'm going to search for it. say if you want complex, then use slash capital C complex or fully complex. Okay, so there you can find the difference. Similarly, slash capital I integer or full integer. Okay, so that's fine. Slash natural, slash rational, slash real. This will gives you the corresponding real integer complex symbols. You can, and of course, you will be having a plenty of things are there. Okay, just go through it. Whatever symbol you need, all the symbols will be present. Okay.
Any other questions? Any other participants?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Parthiban sir, I have one question.
Yes, sir.
By using this Beamer, okay, like
Hmm.
presentations, is it possible to create like a brochures, like a newsletter you can design or any magazines you can design?
Yes, sir. Yes. That is possible. I will show that one. There is an separate thing called poster package. Okay, so
Yeah.
poster in LaTeX. Okay. You can create a beamer poster or you can create a tick poster. There are two kind of packages available for creating posters. One is tick poster, another one is the beamer poster. Okay, so beamer poster is something like this frames. Okay, so this is actually tick poster. Yeah, this is your beamer poster. Okay, so it's like fixing the frames. Okay, so fixing the frames here and there, you can create a poster. Okay, so this is called as a beamer poster, and this is the text poster. Text poster, maybe I will give this link. It's easy. Okay, so text poster, there is a package called text poster, and everything is an what is it, block. Each and everything is a block. Okay, so you can create many blocks side by side or below a below. Okay, you can create many blocks. Okay, and you can create a poster. And of course, as you said, using beamer also you can create a poster.
Thank you, sir. Any other
Thank you,
questions
sir.
from the participants? Can we draw the 3D figures? Somebody is asking.
Okay, so can we draw the 3D figures here?
Yes.
Yes, of course. In GeoGebra, it is possible. In GeoGebra, you can uh, means if you want to animate the 3D figure, means you have to make it as an MP4 file or an AVI file, and you have to include that one. But just a 3D figure means in GeoGebra itself, you can create a 3D figure like where it is 3D graphics. It's a simple z equal x squared. Okay, so this is our 3D figure now, right? So you can zoom it, you can upload it, and which one you need, you can which direction you need, you can make it that one, and you can export it and LaTeX coding. Okay, so like here, you can export it as an LaTeX coding, or you can export as a picture and you can include in your document. That is also possible. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Any questions from the participants? Okay, if there is no question, I will thank to Parthiban sir for excellent session, okay, on presentations as well as bibliography. On behalf of Rajya Vakilira Sangha and Bengaluru Institute of Technology and also the organizing committee, so we are very thankful to you, sir, for giving a wonderful sessions and exploring our knowledge on his presentation as well as bibliography. As we know that bibliography is one of the important parameter okay, any research scholar or any thesis writing, definitely it will be helpful. It is a better solution, a better tool than any other okay, softwares where we can use this LaTeX as a platform where we can create a beautiful bibliography where we can incorporate our thesis as well as the reports. Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening our knowledge uh, to managing systematical bibliography and also the how you're supposed to make presentations, beautiful presentations with the different color formats and all by using LaTeX. So we are very much thankful to you, thankful to you, sir. One more thing, sir. Can you send some assignment like our participant should work it
Uh,
out?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will send, sir. Maybe I will. Which kind of assignment shall I give?
At least see,
Okay, sir.
sir, some kind of
I will give it.
assignment because
Sure, sir. I will give.
because this sessions is very good. So unless otherwise we can practice, definitely there is not much
Yeah, I understood. Okay, sir. I will give some assignments, sir.
some assignment like this question something
Assignment
we
is
can
required.
yeah.
Sure,
Hello.
sure, sir. I will give. I will give, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you, sir. So with
And of
this,
course,
yeah,
others, if you have any doubts, you can contact me at any time. No problem. Maybe I will give my
yes,
mail
sir.
ID.
Yes, sir. Today, tomorrow we will leave you. Sir, okay, no problem. Sir, sir has given the website, sorry, email ID and
And the
number.
mobile number, of course,
Yes.
I have
So
given.
please see the chat box, all participants. For any clarifications or any okay informations regarding LaTeX, you please contact sir.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. With this, we'll wind up today's session. Okay,
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
thank you, one
I
and
once again,
all the participants and participants, sir.
thank you, sir. Thank you. I thank everyone for providing me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.